Good morning. It's my privilege to welcome you to the Keizer Fire District 9/11 ceremony. 14 years ago, our world was changed, and today we honor and remember those who we lost on September 11th, 2001, but also those that we've lost every day since. While we remember those we have lost, let us be thankful for our military, law enforcement, EMS workers, and firefighters. Like Mr. Rogers' mother said, when you see scary things in the news, look for helpers. You will always find people who are helping. Kathy Clark and Fire District Board Director Betty Hart, who will place the memorial wreath. Thank you, Mayor Clark and Director Hart. Please welcome Bob Wrigley, who will present the invitation.
O healing and hopeful God, we solemnly and prayerfully pause this day in thoughtful remembrance of the horrific and senseless loss of life, suffering, and destruction in New York City's Twin Trade Towers some 14 years ago. Yes, it truly seems like yesterday. The memory is still so chilling and yet so heroically courageous as we choose to reflect on the countless men and women, EMS personnel, and citizens who selflessly put their lives at risk in order to rescue, to alleviate, and to bring solace to the afflicted. Where hatred and violence and ignorance exploded so vividly on that day, let us resolve to reconnect, to heal, to forgive, to be thankful for a world vision of a loving global community of connectedness and unity. Connection, now that's a curious word. It is the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, feel heard, feel valued, when they can give and receive without judgment, and when they derive sustenance and strength from true human, noble relationships, no matter how small. We pray this day that as individuals and as a community, we can resolve to be that instrument of peace, healing, and hopefulness to all mankind, that this horrific destruction will never happen again. Make us, O God, be one with the light that shines in the darkness and illumines a path forward toward understanding and reconciliation. Let us love, not hate, be our genuine call, our genuine choice this day. Amen.
Thank you. Please welcome our State Fire Marshal, Chief Jim Walker.
Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity to speak here today. 14 years ago today, our country suffered the devastating loss of nearly 3,000 people at the hands of terrorists. Among those nearly 3,000 were regular people, just like you and I, going about their business in downtown New York City, at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and there were also people taking flights wherever they needed to be. Others in that number of nearly 3,000 that were lost were many first responders. They answered the call to enter into chaos and attempt to save the lives of as many as they could. These responders included firefighters, paramedics, police officers, members of the U.S. military, and others. Today we remember all of those souls that were tragically lost and those brave individuals who rushed into the devastation to fulfill their public service promise. Congress has dedicated September 11th as National Day of Service and Remembrance as a way to honor the victims of September 11th, 2001, and those who responded to the attacks. This day's event is one way we remember and honor those who lost and those who are now serving. Specifically speaking about firefighters, I know you can show your support by doing things that make their job safer. You can take action in your own home by ensuring you have working smoke alarms and a home escape plan that you practice with everyone in your family. By doing these things, your local firefighters may not have to risk their lives by entering your burning home to try to save you, because you've already taken the steps to save yourself. Also, always remember to pull your car to the side of the road at the sound of a siren, and always move over a lane or slow down when approaching emergency vehicles on the roadside. So as you go about your day-to-day, think about all of the different ways, big and small, that you can honor those who have passed and those serving you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Walker. Please welcome Keizer Fire Chief Jeff Cowan.
Good morning. Welcome to one of the safest places on the planet, surrounded by first responders, some of Salem's finest, Keizer Police, Keizer's finest. I want to recognize some people here. Mayor Kathy, thank you for being here. Keizer City Council, thank you for being here. Keizer Fire, career, volunteer, Keizer Fire retired, thank you. Senator Rod Wyden's office is here. Been here ever since I've been here. McNary High School admin, staff, Principal Jefferson, thank you. Jesperson for being here, thank you. Keizer Police, Chief T, your honor guard, they're magnificent. Salem Pipes and Drums, we are very proud of you. Marion Fire, District 1, thank you for joining us. Senator Kim Thatcher, I saw you walk in. If there's anybody else I've left out, please accept my appreciation to the Keizer community for all of you being here. We stand before you today to memorialize when America was awakened to the real threat of terrorism. When an aircraft crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, the Pentagon, and our World Trade Centers. It was a time of war. We're still at war. The war is against hate. The battle is to fight the belief that some lives matter more than others. The weapon is fear. But we are not afraid. Their plan went horribly wrong for them. The threat has been heard, and our actions shine in the light of liberty on terror, and shall not fade, and like the darkness of terror and fear shall fade in the light of day, and a beautiful sunshine blue sky day. Recall the words, we shall not falter, we shall not tire, we shall not fail. All have given some have given all. Recall the words, we shall overcome. And we have. This day is testimony to that. We serve, we remember, we're committed, we're keeping the promise. We are strong in our resolve. We have met every commitment. We shall keep the promise of liberty and freedom. But freedom is not free, and we must still live by our American creed. You are not alone in this. We are the United States of America, an example to the world, and our community is a shining example to the rest of the world, and you are a part of this. The greatest generation faced this threat at Pearl Harbor once when it changed the world. Then so did we. Now, it's upon the next generation to carry this torch and light the rest of the way for the rest of the world. You heard the next generation, their beautiful voices this morning. They shine before us. For my sons, make this a day of service. Make a difference, no matter how small. Practice random acts of kindness. Look for opportunities to serve. Reach out to those in need. Then, let peace stand throughout the land and grow the fruits of freedom to pass on to the next generation this most precious gift which so many have fought for and died, so that we might live to see this day again and hold it high among the rest of the day that freedom rings for Patriot Day. And today, we remember. And time stood still. For those that have given their lives this year for our armed forces, for our military, for those service abroad, and for those here on our soil, 83 police officers have given their lives in the line of duty so far this year of 2015. 64 firefighters have given their lives in the line of duty so far this year in 2015. Please join me in a moment of silence. I want to thank the Keizer community and everybody for attending. I'd like to thank you for your continued support. Please join us for breakfast. And in closing, may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.